Hey there, it's Rochelle here from thephotographersociety.com. Welcome to this week's episode. So this week we're going to talk about what to do if your clients aren't happy with their images. Even though you think they're beautiful and you're so happy with them, you're bound to get that one or two clients that will just complain and simply be not happy with their images. So I'm going to help you with these few tips. Let's get started. Is to understand and ask questions, because you'll find that many clients will say they're just simply not happy with their images because they're trying to avoid either paying or getting out of the whole, it could be whatever it is they're trying to get out of. So by understanding and asking questions, you can actually end up coming to a solution. It might be a long process, but asking specific questions like, what is it you don't like about these images? Why do you think that these images aren't up to your expectations? What did you have in mind originally? Even though you guys might have discussed what the actual outcome would be, asking questions is really important for understanding why they don't like their images, if that's the case. Now, I know in a situation like this, it could be so frustrating. If you're like me, I know it's still to this day, before every viewing session, I get butterflies in my stomach. And even though I know that they're going to love the images, or maybe because I know for certain they've pointed out they want a specific image and I've showed them the back of my camera and they're happy just by looking at that, I still get those butterflies, worried what they would think. But if this happens, and it might happen because of any excuse, it doesn't mean that you're not a good photographer. It just means there's something going on that they're not honest about and you are trying to figure it out. So it brings us to point number 2 is to actually compromise a little. So sometimes I know we like to stick to certain rules, and in a situation like this, it's always good to compromise and meet your client halfway to make them happy and feel at ease that you're trying to help them as well. It's always good to explain why that you will be offering whatever it is you might be offering to meet them halfway, and what you're trying to achieve here in order so they leave happy and so it benefits you and your business as well. So compromising does actually bring you to a solution much easier. The third thing is you want to give them other options or alternatives, or pretty much just give in and say yes. Now, I don't know how, depending on the situation or how far you want to go, but sometimes most photographers just give in and say yes. So if that's the case, it really depends on the situation here, but only you know which is okay for you and your business. So don't feel threatened by the client or what they can do. If you have a contract in place and you're abiding by that contract, you have nothing to fear. So it's really important to always update your contracts, add new things, remove things, because as your business is growing. But your reputation is on the line, but don't feel threatened. Seek legal advice, seek consumer advice and things like that to actually feel that you are doing the right thing. Now, this has happened to me before, and I simply called the right person and asked them for advice when I knew that I was on the right side and I was doing everything in my hands to actually make things work, but the client wasn't helpful. Well, then I knew that I should stand my ground, and that's how the situation is. And I came to a solution where I met them halfway. So remember, you are a business, and like any other big business, you have your contracts in place and you do what suits you and your business as well. But remember, give the client options and alternatives to actually still benefit your business but make them happy at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Remember, leave me a comment below and let me know, have you ever had this happen to you inside your photography business? I'd love to know. If you're listening to the podcast, remember we have a podcast, the Photographer Society Business Podcast. Remember to subscribe and listen to me on the go. If you are listening there, come on over to the blog and leave me a comment as well. I'd love to know if you've been in a situation like this. Let me know that little story, and I'd love to hear about it as well, because remember, we're businesses, and as we grow and as we progress, things like this are likely to happen. So don't stress out. everything you can figure out and everything has a solution. So again, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll catch you guys next time in next week's episode. Until then, take care. Hey, it's me again. I wanted to let you know about a free training that I created for you if you're stuck on how to turn your inquiries into bookings nearly every single time, because I've discovered these 3 things that I need in place in my own photography business, and when I've put them in place, they've started to work. So I want to share them with you in this free training. All you have to do is go to thephotographersociety.com/training and enter your name and details, and you will be emailed that training right into your inbox, plus all the other details that you need along with that. But it's a free training, and I'm going to take you and discuss with you 3 things that you need in place inside your photography business, and one particular strategy that's going to turn every inquiry, if not right away after they've inquired, into a booking and build a relationship with your clients. Then you're going to love this training. It's absolutely free, as I said. So go to thephotographersociety.com/training, or if there's a link somewhere around this video, click there and it will take you right there, and you can enter your name and details and get access immediately. So it's no automated webinar, it's nothing. You get it straight away right into your inbox. So go there and check it out.